All right, guys. Well, welcome to our Tuesday night team call. We've got Passion Fit Dynasty and Firefly Nation in the house. It is Tuesday night, November 29th, the last Tuesday of the month, actually. And we're coming right off of Thanksgiving and rolling right into December. So we are sandwiched in between holidays, and it's coming fast. With that being said, we are talking tonight about staying consistent. And, we're going to talk a little bit about staying consistent in both your personal health and fitness, but also in this business too, and how important it is this time of year to stay consistent. And I want to say both of those things, and we're going to talk about what that means and what that looks like in December for at least Nicole and I, because we don't extend, I want to preface by saying I don't expect all of you guys to be slaving and working through the holidays on with this business. I know some of you guys might have work and stuff, maybe through the holidays, I'm not sure, but this business is about balance, especially as we are upon the holidays, but it's also super important to stay. I need to find other words to use other than those two words. But let me just jump in by talking about the importance of what you do this month sets you up for next month. And that doesn't matter whether it's December, January, April, February, whatever. Whatever you do in this month is what sets you up for January. So part of what kind of gets me going every day is realizing if I don't do my power, the people that I don't talk to today, or the people that I don't message and friend request, or if I don't post, that's one day that I didn't get to help somebody. And if just by talking with somebody by not talking to somebody today, means that they might, they didn't have an opportunity to say yes or no to me this month, which means that could be less people that I'm helping in January. So to give you a better example is, how do I want to lay out my example? Essentially, well, I'll lay it out in the positive way. So if you do your power hour at least 5 days a week, let's say that 5 days a week, which I think is pretty good. And you talk to 5 to 10 people a day with new messages and forms and friend requests, and you invite, if you do the math, and I can't do quick math, but that's theoretically, let's talk about 3 to 5 invites a day. If you do that 5 days a week in the month of December, that gets you approximately 3 times 5. That's 15 to 20 invites that you could send out in the month of December. And, you're not going to get all 20 yeses. I can promise you that. And if you do, then come see me and tell me what you're doing. But it's a numbers game, right? So, we all like to think, right, that of those quote unquote 20 invites that I send, 3 of those will say yes and they'll sign up with me. Those 3 yeses will get me to Success Club by signing them up with challenge packs, and then theoretically that will also cover by Shakeology at bare minimum, right? That's our bare minimum goal this month. So by every day of you not doing your power, by every day of you not inviting, by every day of you not messaging people, checking in with them, saying, hey, how are you? Or informing with a new person, friend requesting, you're decreasing those numbers and you're decreasing your chances every day that you don't do the work, if that makes sense. And trust me when I say this, Nicole and I are 100% guilty of this. And we're not perfect. There might be days where I have more messages in one column and less invites in another, but I write everything down in my little notebook over here, and that's a way for me to track what I did that day, so I can go back and see what worked and what didn't work and where I was struggling. But when you stay consistent and you do your power every day, and you do those invites and you do those messages and you do those behaviors, even if you got, so let's just use the 20 example. Even if you send out 20 invites and you have 3 yeses, that's 17 no's. that doesn't mean no, never, don't ever talk to me. Oh my God, I'm so offended that you would ever think to ask me to join you. That just means not right now. That means that's someone that you can follow up with in January. And that doesn't mean that you slap on it like a, hey, like, oh my God, join my challenge group. Like, usually I might lead with like a, hey, like, how are you? I don't always just jump right back into a follow-up invite, but it kind of depends on the person. You know, if they said, hey, not right now, check back in with me next month. I'm getting a lot of that right now, and I'm sure, Nicole, you're getting this too. I've been getting a lot of that the last 2 months of like, maybe not now, maybe December. Not now, but January. So I'm crafting my invites in a way to be like, hey, I know you said that you were interested. I would love to help you get started now. And now is and I think actually this is the best time to capitalize on this. We have a lot of people that are going to be really interested in New Year's resolution, and so we want to help them get started now. And actually, Loretta in the house, she can probably speak to this because she signed up with me last December. So you know, that's also pretty cool because you know firsthand the power of what it's like to get started in the holiday months. Actually, you might have been in your first official challenge group in January, but yeah. So Nicole, do you want to add anything to that?
So just a little teaser for you guys. So next week, so Claire and I met before this to talk about team calls for the next couple of months and the content that we want to share. Next week, right? I have my days right. Yeah. So December 6th, we're going to talk a lot about planting the seed. And so that kind of piggybacks into how to keep your business running in December, even though it's super busy. I think, you know, we can all attest that we feel like we're pulled in 1,000 different directions during the month of November and December, and there's so many priorities that are competing. Mm-hmm. But this is a crucial time to plant the seed and just have those conversations. Show people what you're doing because they're going to see that and they're going to remember you in January when they try to go to the gym and there's 14,000 people waiting for a treadmill. They're going to remember that you're working out in your home, you know, in God knows what, with a scrunchie in your hair, and you don't have to wait for anything, right? So just plant those seeds now, even if you're not selling challenge packs. You know, I understand that we want to hit Success Club and we want to pay for our Shakeology, but at the end of the day, if we're focusing on the right behaviors, that's just going to come naturally. So having those conversations and planting those seeds. Oh my God, Julie, look at your son.
Yes! Oh my God! Wait. Holden!
Okay, now say hi.
Holden! Hi! Oh my God, how cute! Are you feeling better?
Yes. Then we were late because we were decorating our Christmas tree.
Oh! Yay!
Putting up our little choo-choo train.
Oh my God!
We're looking at all the ladies.
So cute! Oh my God. Oh my God, Julie, he is just the cutest thing. Colton, you want to hang with us?
Yes, I love the ladies. I say bye.
Bye.
Okay, love you. Go sleep. Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, you gonna go that nice on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. He literally just lay down right behind him.
He's like, this is how I get money.
That was so cute.
Bye.
Oh my God. I don't think we can follow up after that.
I don't even remember where I was because it was the cutest thing to see his little naked body running around the corner.
Running right in.
Well, what wasn't cute the other day is when I took him out of the bathtub and came in here and he peed all over the floor. Not funny.
Oh.
Like, I went to do something because Dave and I just got a new computer for Black Friday, and I came in here to do something. He's just standing in his bath towel, and all of a sudden I look over, and he's just peeing everywhere.
Oh my
like,
God.
I don't pee in the house.
Yeah. Welcome to our life. Yeah.
Right?
You have what I was saying.
So cute.
I know. I think, yeah, so Nicole, you're talking about planting the seeds and the importance and power of what we do now.
Yeah.
By staying consistent and putting in the work now to set us up for a good January.
Yeah. In regards to so that's definitely fitness-based, right? But in regards to personal consistency, fitness and nutrition, I don't know about you guys, but I struggle seriously around the holidays usually. And I'll be completely honest. So I think many of you know, if not all of you know, that Claire and I have been participating in the coach test group, along with some of you. And this is the most committed I've ever been, and I don't want to lose that in December. So for me, I'm going into December really proud of the progress that I've made and the fact that I haven't wavered on that and went into Thanksgiving and feel really good about the fact that I didn't cheat on a holiday. So think about that. I challenge you to think about what you've achieved, whether it be this month or over the past 6 months, and think about how no binge alcoholing, is that a word? Binge drinking or binge eating is worth it. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. So I've been pretty vocal about the fact that I'm a coffee fanatic, and drinking black coffee for the past 23 days has been my least favorite thing about this whole program. So you can bet your ass next Wednesday I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts and I'm getting a coffee and I'm going to have freaking cream in it and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to do that all through December, and I will recommit in January to another round of Core de Force. But Monday through Friday in December, I am going to focus on my nutrition. I'm going to make sure I'm following a fitness program. Sure, I have holiday parties and I'll probably have a cookie or I'll have some cocktails, but I'm not going to go over and beyond, because I'll erase all the hard work and all the freaking hour-long workouts that I did in November every single day. Those doubles have sucked. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Anyone asks me about the program, I'm completely candid with them. It has transformed my body in ways that I can't even tell you in 23 days. I can't imagine what another week's going to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let that all be for naught just because it's Christmas. I can have a candy cane or two, but I'm not going to binge, right? So just think about that stuff when you're making your choices, and try to make good choices, but enjoy the holidays at the same time. I think, for 11 months of the year, we work really hard and we do deserve to have a good time and, enjoy ourselves, but we also don't want to lose all that progress. So keep that in mind and try to relay that to your challengers too. I've been really instilling that in mine and telling them that this December group that we're running for fitness is really just to help each other stay accountable when we can, right? We're not going to be policing people and telling them that they need to do something every single day. That's not what it's about. It's really just to try to keep people on track to the best that we can and provide helpful, healthy tips. So I'm really trying to share that with people when I'm inviting them. And, I'm getting a lot of people when I send the invite say, I really just don't think I can commit to something structured in December. And I say, that's great. Me neither. I really don't think I can either, but I'm going to do what I can, and I'd love for you to do it with me, and I'd love to share what I'm doing and have you come along for the ride. So keep that in mind. Try to share that out with people. We certainly don't want people to think that we're stone cold and trying to follow the rules all the time. Lord knows I would die if I had to follow a strict meal plan for months and months on end. So I'm not going to try.
Right. And to piggyback off of that, and that kind of goes to, we're speaking to, yes, our personal health and fitness, but kind of like what you said, Nicole, is being the light for somebody else, doesn't mean that, and I agree. I'm at the point where I definitely don't maybe I could do another sober month because I don't want to lose all of this, but we're going to New York City for a weekend next week. And I'm can't be sober all weekend. But that, I know. Loretta's shaking her head. But you know, I mean, that and Christmas is coming around too, but I want to show people that you can still have a balanced life. You can still have a few glasses of wine, you can still have a treat here and there, and you can still get results. You can still work hard, you know. And I'm not necessarily looking to walk out of December with killer results, but I'm looking to walk out with balance. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that's just what people need. That's what they need to see. And as they watch you, and that goes for watching your posts. I mean, yes, it goes for, you know, our girls watching our own accountability in the group. The people on the outside don't know what's happening in our challenge group. And that's why our posts are really important, to share your journey. And, you know, I try to make it fun. Like I'm like, Nicole and I have some awesome prizes planned that I'm like totally gonna like post about like on my page to get people excited about, just like fun things. I mean, that's like actually like a candy prize, but you know, like this week I was posting about meal prepping and ways to make it easier. You know, talk to people about things that you do that have worked for you. I've also saw Rachel Khalil posted an awesome post about Shakeology today. And she actually made a good point. She was like, and I forget if it was her or another coach, but I was like, oh, like you know, how much money have you spent since Thanksgiving on like Christmas shopping or items for yourself? And how much have you invested like in yourself? You know, and did a kind of a cost comparison between like Shakeology and Starbucks, and you know, the value that we get from Shakeology and how that's changed our life versus spending $250 a month on Starbucks, and how that's just not changing our life. Nicole could argue that, but you know, just sharing. You know, that's what I mean by being consistent. It's showing up every day. Being positive doesn't mean being a Beachbody robot, you know, it just means like, hey, like this is me in the middle of my day. This is what I'm doing. So, any other thoughts, Nicole? Should I open it up to people?
Yeah, so the only other thing that I'll add about staying on track with fitness and nutrition during the holidays is I really think, and Claire kind of touched upon this a little bit, but being transparent to the best that you can. So don't be afraid to share your losses, if you want to even call them that, with people, so that they do see that you are not perfect and you do have that balance that Claire referred to. There was one post that sticks out in my mind that I posted like a year ago, and it kills me to think about it. Biting into a maple frosted donut, and like literally I just said I'm human and I'm not sorry about it. That was the entire post, and it got more traction on my page than like anything I've ever posted. So don't be afraid to share that stuff too. Like get people to know that you're like a real person and not just a little fitness robot. And I know it probably sounds weird coming from me, because right now like I've been solely posting fitness and nutrition related stuff for the test or the launch group that we've been participating in. But that's solely because I want people to know that I'm committed for this 30 days, like through and through, and I'm not wavering. That's not typically my style. I like to switch it up between multiple different things. But make sure they know the real you and the person that you are, and that you're not just over here eating apples and doing crunches all day.
Right. Julia, I saw you lose it when you saw the donut, because I'm just thinking of all like your pumpkin spice donuts and everything you eat. So,
I mean, I love sweet, so I'll eat all day, every day. I'll throw in a carrot every now and then.
Yeah. I know, but that's like, yeah, and I think that's the whole point. It's like showing people that you can live a little, you know, work hard, play hard. You know, if you post every day about French fries, you might get a message from me. But no, just kidding. No, but I mean, it's really about sharing your journey, being authentically you. Like I have to check myself too. Sometimes I threw up 3 Beachbody posts. Like let me, and then every time you see a picture of my dog, you know it's because I'm like, oh shit, I got Beachbody. Like here's a picture of my dog. That's kind of what happens to me sometimes. And it's probably even more so this month in particular. But because we're trying to share the shit out of course ourselves right now.
Right. Yeah. And I think honestly, like if I look back at when I became a challenger, like if I'm watching me right now or watching any of you and you're super committed to a program and then you take a month and you kind of waver a little bit, right? And you're living your life and you're balanced and you're enjoying the holidays and you're enjoying going to Christmas parties with family and friends and then you say, you know what, on January 9th, we're doing this health bet thing. I'm committing again for 30 days. Look what it did for me last time when I committed. That speaks louder to me if I'm a customer out there, a potential customer. That speaks louder to me than if you're always doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, show me that you're real. Show me that you're actually going to commit and you're going to do it for 30 days alongside me rather than like that being your regular lifestyle. Because let's be honest, doing a meal plan that's so structured and rigid as a lifestyle every single day for the rest of your life, what fun is that? It's not. I mean, these programs are perfect, but you can't possibly follow one forever, right? So you have to go in and out and you have to wax and wane with that stuff. And you have to show people that that's possible and it's okay because you're never going to find someone who commits to be a challenger for all of eternity. They need to know it's okay to do it and take some time and then do it again. So share your experience over the next 6 weeks in that way, if you can.
Absolutely. And to take it actually back to business stuff too, I know I talked about the importance of doing our own, of doing like our power hours and things like that. Like, I mean, I know I fully am going to be, I mean, this weekend I'll be working to, you know, get our challenge group all set up and things like that. But, you know, I'm going to be in Wayne next weekend. And then the weekend before that's the weekend right before Christmas. So we all might be running around getting ready. So, you know, I fully expect that I'll probably be taking like my business hours off on the weekends and things like that. But, you know, and we're going to talk about time management like down the line in one of our team calls too. But, you know, right now I realize the importance of like setting business hours for myself and for Nicole and I, that's every morning between like 5 and 7 a.m. And, you know, something I've been telling myself this week is like, I'll fully admit I snoozed a little bit. I still got up. I didn't get up that late, but I snoozed like for 30 minutes. But it's, you know, I tell myself, would you miss a meeting with your boss? No. You wouldn't cancel a meeting with your boss that your boss like scheduled, right? You kind of have to think about it in the same way, is that, you know, you are your own boss. You can do this business wherever you want. You can do it at 9 a.m. You can do it at 9 p.m. I don't care when you do it. But I'll tell you, if you don't do it, then you won't get the opportunity to help people. You won't get the opportunity to you know, to reach the goals that you set out for. So, you know, I kind of say to myself, you know, I have to set my business hours and I have to commit to them because they're scheduled and they're there. And if I don't do them, one, I always feel like shit when I don't do it. Then I'm like, crap, like I coulda, shoulda, woulda kind of thing. But, you know, then it's just done. And then you know that you kind of did your best. That keep calm and like win the day mentality. So, I mean, that's the reason I just preach that really hard. Not I'm trying to be too preachy. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody here. It's just, this is something Nicole and I finally committed to a couple months ago, and it has transformed us a hell of a lot. And, you know, we've seen it in our business. We've seen it in our challenge group just by committing to that time. It's been a huge game changer. So,
yeah, and I'll share with you guys, not something I'm super proud of actually at all, but I'll tell you last November and December, so power hours were few and far between for me until about 7 months ago. The last November and December, I got Success Club goose egg both months, and guess what that did for my business? Absolutely nothing. I had no challengers except ones that had previously bought challenge packs that I was frantically sending messages to saying, hey, do you want to do another round of the 21-day fix? I can throw you in my challenge group, just so it looked like I was having people to contribute in my coach's challenge group. So don't let that be you. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Make sure you're sending those messages and working your business a couple of days a week at least through the busy month of December. Because otherwise your well is going to be dry. you're not going to have anyone to help because you hadn't started those conversations. So at least get the conversation started. You don't have to hit Success Club 5 or 10. If you can't get there, at least you know you tried, right? Always the goal, but all you have to do is try, have those conversations going, because if they reach a dead end and they're feeling frustrated with their health and fitness in a few weeks, guess who they're going to think of? You.
Yep.
Because you reached out and you put the effort there. Even if they weren't ready and they didn't think they'd ever be ready, they're going to think of you first.
Yep. And don't feel bad if that is you right now, or if that was you last month. Yeah. Don't feel bad at all, guys. Okay.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. You know, I lost Success Club a couple months this year, and it was shitty and it sucked. But this is what happened to me last year. Last November, right before November, I started to feel right before Thanksgiving, I was like, oh, coming up to the holiday, I started kicking my feet up a little bit. Because my first 6 months in the business, I will say I worked really hard, but Success Club came pretty easy to me. I was posting constantly. I had a lot of people that kind of naturally gravitated toward me. I think it's kind of like that new coach's luck. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they see what you're posting, so they're equally as excited as you. I think it's almost after those first 3 to 6 months, it gets a lot harder because all of a sudden you have to put the work in to get people. And so for me, I hit in December, I hit Success Club 8. And let me tell you, when I came back from Thanksgiving, I probably did barely any power hours. Like I won't even kid you guys. Like I don't even know if I can count them on one hand or two hands. Like I don't know. It was not great. Loretta just basically came to me and was like, yep, I want Shakeology. I was like, cool, awesome, let's do it. And that's what happened. I had like 4 people just like show up on my door. I was like, this is awesome, great. And then I literally told myself January would be easy, that people would just do the same thing. People will want to sign up. People will want to come to me because they've followed me. They've watched me. It's like the Beachbody mantra. They're just watching. They're ready. They're going to be ready to pounce. And guess what, guys? I did not hit Success Club in January. And I was able to help 2 people, but I did not hit Success Club in January. I put my feet up like literally the day before Thanksgiving, and I don't think I put them down until the end of January. Sorry, what is my Zoom doing? Oh, stupid Zoom. And it wasn't until February that I had to kick myself in the ass and realize I needed a wake-up call, and I needed to change what I was doing. I needed to change my mentality, and I needed to stop thinking. I had to stop thinking that people were just going to come to me, and that's when I realized I had to put the work in, and I had to really, if I wanted this. And I won't lie to you guys, I was scared. It was that point in my business as a new coach, being 5 or 6 months in, full-time in grad school, working, interning, crying, you know, that was my daily routine. And I won't lie to you guys, I wavered. I thought, is it really worth it for me in 2016? I'm getting married. Like, I really had those come to Jesus moments of like, oh shit, like, do I want to stay with this? I like actually thought about quitting for a little bit. I was like, I'm already juggling enough. Is this really what I want in life? Blah, 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 blah. And I don't blame any of you guys if you guys have already had those thoughts or still have those thoughts or whatever. That's normal and natural in this business. I'll be completely honest. But I'm sharing this with you guys to, one, because I want you guys to know that you're not alone. But 2, that I know for me, I realized that the power of being something more than just my job, being something more than just school, being in something more than just my internship or outside of like my marriage and things like that. And it's bigger than just helping people. It's bigger than just paying for my Shakeology. And it's because I recognize, and I truly, why I never quit, and to this day why I'm still here, is because I do look up at those big coaches. I do look up at those big top coaches, and I believe that because they got there, I know I can get there. I don't care if I'm a 15-star diamond coach. I don't care that if I'm ever elite or if I am top coach. Like, what? I don't care. I just want to. I know because they did it, I can do it, and you guys can do it too. My big cliche moment of the night, y'all. But it starts from, honestly, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your business. Don't give up on your health and fitness, y'all. It's such an easy time of year. You know, it's the 29th of the month. You do not have to give up now. I promise you don't.
It's like what we talked about a couple of weeks in the call, when you get to your workout and they're like 3, 2, 1, right, counting down, and you're like, I'm good at 3, like we're good, Autumn. I'm all set. Did the other 57 seconds of that workout. Don't do that now. This is your final 3 seconds. Stay with it till the end. That's when the results happen. We know that from our workouts.
Mm-hmm. Literally, I tell myself that actually when I hear 3, 2, 1. Maybe I'll take a pause at 30 seconds, but you bet your ass I'm not giving up in those 10 seconds. I will push to that last second. I'll post that video for you guys on my team page, y'all. It's hella good.
Yeah.
But I mean, another thing to think of too is where do you want to be December 31st? How do you want to end the year? You know, like where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself in your personal health and fitness? Where do you see yourself with your personal health and fitness? Which I think about, if you're thinking about that for yourself, think about your challengers. Think about the girls that you want to help, and think about where they want to be. And I think that's really motivating. But yeah, think about how do you want to end the year, and where do you want your business to be by December 31st? And I won't talk about 2017 because we got a whole a whole month basically dedicated to that.
True.
That's what I want you guys to think of, you know, in this next week about how you guys want to end the year in your health and fitness and in this business. All right.
Anyone else have anything? Any tips, tricks, specifically to keep you out of the donuts all month? Or
No. How's everyone's programs going?
I think you've all convinced me to do quarter 4. So.
Yeah.
I think you'd love it, Meredith.
Well, at first I didn't think I'd like it because in T25 I didn't like any of the punching moves. Like I hated all that. So but I've like seen a lot of like the push-up moves and like other strength, and I might try in January.
Yeah, January would be an awesome time to do it. Absolutely. Nicole and I were just talking about we have some really awesome ideas for, I will kind of use the word strict challenge group, because, you know, we signed a contract and we want to bring the contract idea into our challenge group in January to get people really serious, but also excited and get them great results too. So, yeah, Julie, I saw your, but I know we chat. I know it's been a tough month, but
I really want to get back into it because I actually really like quarter force. Like I thought I was gonna hate it because I've never really like done anything like that, but I really like it. So I'm kind of bummed that I like had this like past like week and a half I've been like slacking majorly on it, but I really want to get back into it because I loved it. It like made me work things I like didn't even know existed in my body.
Oh,
like
yeah.
There were muscles I didn't know were like real things, push-ups I'd never seen before in real life and hope to never see again in real life. Like,
yeah. You want to cry, and then by week like 3 and 4, I'm still modifying, but like I'm not crying now. Like,
all I want to do is like one successful Sphinx blaster. That's it. I just want to do one and then like fall on my ass. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Oh my God, ain't that the truth?
They're horrible.
Loretta, you're doing quarter force, right?
Yeah, I didn't get my like contract in on time because I actually like my computer didn't allow it, so I'm like kind of like secretly doing it.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Help in it. It's definitely working.
Your results were awesome. I saw
Yeah.
it.
You looked incredible.
Yeah.
Thank
That was
you.
crazy.
God, I hope it lasts. I hope it lasts.
Yes.
Stay away from those sugar cookies.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't eat dairy, so that helps. And I don't really eat on Thanksgiving because I don't really like Thanksgiving food.
Lucky you, right?
Right.
You guys have, like, built-in accountability partners, you two. That's what's so funny.
Yeah, it's definitely, Meredith, it's, I think we can all attest, it's a program that works your body like no other, and that's why you see the results so fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, good. I'm excited.
Absolutely. I mean, I'll definitely say that I definitely have, I thought that I would like lose like 5-10 pounds by now, and I haven't, but I mean, I feel so chiseled, like so much of my arms, my shoulders, my back, like my core, you know, I don't have like 6-pack abs or anything like that, but I know that like by doing this and doing multiple rounds of this, like, I'm like, holy shit, like I can't imagine where I would be in a couple months if I stuck with it. So,
right.
Same for our girls and things like that. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll let us wrap up since we have just about a minute left. But just so you guys know, Nicole and I will be putting together the challenge group. It kicks off on Monday. So I'll make sure all of you guys are added. I'm really excited for a group or team-wide challenge group. Don't worry, Nicole and I will take care of all the posts. We will make you guys all admins so that you guys can add all of your girls. I can probably tell you I won't have the challenge group completed and probably till maybe Saturday at the earliest. It might be final touches on Sunday.
Yeah.
But we will make sure all of you guys are in there so you can add your people. So keep talking about it, keep advertising for it, and get excited for it. So.
Is it going to be an app or a Facebook group?
App. Yep, all about the app. So. All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.